Hello YouTube, Beast Machine Ghost Ninja here. Today I'm going to be reading a short story that I wrote a few years ago. I hope you enjoy it, and please remember to like and subscribe, and feel free to comment below. I slip away from the celebration in the castle's great hall and find a quiet balcony with a beautiful view of far-off mountains. I sit on the wall of the balcony, taking it all in with a slow, deep breath when I hear soft footsteps and a friendly, familiar voice. "What are you doing out here? The hall is filled with those who want to celebrate what you have done." I turn to see her in a beautiful dress with an even more beautiful smile. "They celebrate more than just me. I only had a small role to play in the whole endeavor," I reply. "A small role?" she exclaims profoundly. "You were the turn of the tide. Victory wouldn't have been possible if not for you." She places herself next to me, looking out at the view. She seems to appreciate it as much as I do. "You forget it was I that nearly doomed us all in the first place," I reply in a melancholy tone, turning away from her. "True, but if you were to ask me, I'd say you'd have atoned for your sin," she replied, placing her hand on my shoulder. "But does everyone feel the same?" I ask, facing her again. Her hand slips from my shoulder as I stand up. "If they didn't, they wouldn't have let you return," she tells me, getting up and placing her hand on my shoulder again. "And anyone who doesn't is a fool," she finishes with a pat on my shoulder. Her words start to make me smile. "Thank you," I tell her, placing my hand on her shoulder in return. "I wouldn't even have done it if it wasn't for you. Well, all I did was show you who you were meant to be, the hero you never thought you could be," she replies, turning away from me. I see her face start to turn red as her hand slides down my arm. "Which is why it is as much your victory as it is mine," I say while sliding my hand down to catch hers. She turns to face me again with that beautiful smile back on her face. "I guess it is," she replies. "It is," I reply as I start leaning towards her. "If you ask me." "Then it's a good thing you're the only one I'm asking," she replies back as she starts to lean in towards me. "Isn't it?" Before I can answer, our lips meet and there is no longer any need for words. None at all. After the perfect moment together, we just stare into each other's eyes. "Do you still want to return to the Grand Hall?" I ask sheepishly. No, she answers just as sheepishly. "This is all the celebration I need." She rests her head on my shoulder as we sit down on the balcony wall. "For me also," I reply, wrapping my arm around her. We spend the whole night just watching the incredible view with nary a word spoken. And as dawn's first light creeps over the mountain's peaks, she utters, "I love you." "I love you too," I whisper back as our lips meet for another perfect moment. That was all the celebration needed. The story of Urais and Zaldora. A story I wrote a few years ago. Thank you for your time. Please feel free to comment and subscribe for more videos. Goodbye YouTube, until next time.